you know, I think we've got a lot of smaller players in the team, haven't we? You know, and we've got a lot of taller players as well, so it makes the side very unbalanced. You know, we've got a lot of foreign lads who don't necessarily speak English too well. You know, we've got a lot of lads like Dennis Wise who don't speak English very well. There's a lot of grass on the pitches. You know, the white lines can be confusing for a lot of my lads as well. People keep turning up, watching us, staring at us, making us paranoid, you know, and on top of all that, it's not easy because we're not very good. Thank you. I love my football, but I don't know anything about music. Nothing about music at all. The only time I hear music these days, in fact, is in adverts. Adverts for those hit compilation LPs. You know those ads? When they come on, I hear three things. Underneath, I hear... Subliminally, I hear... You're getting old. And on top I hear, it's here, at last, 20 hits you've never heard of, from bands you don't know, playing all sorts of music you didn't know existed. Hit, rave, techno, hardcore, house, garage, shed, outdoor toilets. Funky, hunky, dunky, psychedelia with Ophelia, Shakespeare's Twisted Sister, Boys to Men, Too Unlimited, So Untalented, take that, take this, take cover, they couldn't, they shouldn't, and you'll wish they hadn't, get it now. I don't know. But, yeah, interesting piece of news, though, recently. Very interesting piece of news. I heard Michael Burke say a committee has been set up to improve the standard of English spoken by school children. The committee is to be headed by ITN newsreader Trevor McDonald. Trevor McDonald is the head of this committee, which presumably means that school children are going to be coming home in years to come and saying to their parents, "In geography today, I was sent from the class for fighting." Special report after the break. But it could have been worse. It could have been Andy Peters as the head of that committee. Imagine that. Kids coming home from school and saying to their parents, "Well, actually, we had a very funny day today. So all we had history, then we had chemistry, we had physics, we had biology. That was quite good, actually. Then we did PE, which wasn't very good at that. And then what we're going to do at the end of the year, we're going to have examinations. What you can do, either write your answer on a piece of paper, or you can send an email, or you can phone everyone. Thank you, Emma." Then we were spared that, thank the Lord. But also in the news, of course, gays have been told that they cannot join the Navy. They lost their appeal, which sadly means that we will never see Julian Clary as captain, saying to his crew, "All hands down below, please." Which I think is a great shame. That's all from me. Enjoy the rest of the night. Thanks very much.
We go to Las Vegas. Gentlemen now from Las Vegas, one of the world's supreme illusionists. Please welcome Jonathan Pendragon.
In theater, we use light and color to create mood and atmosphere. For instance, black is mysterious, which is why magicians almost always wear black. In a moment, I'd like one of you to choose a color, and that color will influence the mood and atmosphere of the illusion we're about to do. Now, to choose this color, we're going to use a glass full of marbles, 8 colors in all, repeated, and an old marble bag. I'm going to put them inside. You can see all mixed up. All right, and shake them up. I have somebody, how about you, do you mind? What's your name?
My name's Mel.
How you doing? Do me a big favor. Reach inside and grab a marble, okay? But don't show it to anybody, hold it in a tight fist. Tight fist, got a marble? Hold it tight fist, don't show it to anybody. All right, thank you. Now, that is important. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to call out that color. When you do it, please do it nice and loud, all right, so that everyone in the theater can hear you.
I am colorblind.
You are colorblind. We'll ask them. Don't peek. This illusion will deal with this looking glass. In a moment, my hand, like Alice, is going through the looking glass. And it's going to bring back some objects. But what those objects are depend on the color and the mood it creates. Here's your chance. What's the color?
Red.
Red, okay. Lift it up, we can all see it. That's excellent. So red could be anger or it could be romance. Does anyone have an opinion? What would you prefer, anger or romance? Romance. Far more appropriate. Start thinking of objects, don't tell me yet, but think of objects that deal with romance and are red. That's how I feel for 10 minutes. There is the looking glass in this cabinet with its edge towards you. I'll show you the inside.
Hello.
Ryan? In shadow, I'm going to reach into the plane and pull out an object. Let's see. Someone name an object with red and romance involved. Shout it out. A rose, all right? A rose. Let's see. We'll go for that one first. That's the plane of the mirror. My hand now penetrates it, and I pull out your rose. Just like this. Thank you. Is anyone missing anything? Give me one more chance, all right? There's the plane. And there's a rose. Would you please? Something else, another object. Come on. Red? Red wine? Okay, that's good. No, no Italian sports cars. It won't fit. Italian sports car, right. A bottle of red wine. And I hope you like the vintage. For you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, one more object, but this one I don't need any help on because if we really want romance, we're only missing one thing. This is my wife. Her name is Charlotte, and she is a member of England's own inner magic circle, and for good reason. Some magicians can move their hand faster than the human eye. Charlotte moves her entire body that fast, and we're going to show you, so watch.
Coming next, the outrageous Bob Downe and the star of Sunset Boulevard, Elaine Page, on the Royal Variety Performance.
When you're choosing a mobile phone network, you'll hear a lot of talk. One word that's important is coverage. Cellnet covers 98% of the UK population. Before you choose any other network, just ask them who they cover. Call 0800 21 4000. Cellnet, the net that sets you free.
Cross and Blackwell. Well, well, well.
Radian B Mineral Bath belongs to the comprehensive Radian B range. So not only can you relieve your rheumatic, muscular and general aches and pains with these pain-relieving products, but you can also treat yourself to a Radian B Mineral Bath and let the soothing effects of the warm water turn your aches into an ah.
Kellogg's Fruit and Fiber's delicious combination of fruit, nuts and flakes means you never know what's going to come next. For instance, 1 minute it's... and the next it might be... See what I mean? Absolutely delicious.
Kellogg's Fruit and Fiber. Every mouthful is a new experience.
Pictures so real you won't believe your eyes. Dolby Prologic surround sound so exciting your eyes won't believe your ears. The ultimate home cinema televisions from Philips, including 100 Hz flicker-free pictures and widescreens. Philips, let's make things better.
At Morrison's this Christmas, you'll find friendly personal service, low prices and hundreds of great offers throughout the store. A £1 carton of Cadbury's Roses, just £2.79. Morrison's Rich Fruit Christmas Pudding is only £1.49. Harvey's Bristol Cream is £4.79. A 15 variety pack of Walker's Crisps is only £1.99. So for great value, make it a Christmas to remember with Morrison's.
There's never been a better time to hurry down to Renault, because throughout November, we're offering a year's free insurance on every car in the Clio range. But remember, the offer must end on November 30th. So what are you waiting for? Pay a visit to your Renault dealer now. We're expecting you.
How can I connect my hi-fi to my TV?
So what's the right mobile for me?
Got a radio alarm to wake him before me? Which TV will work in a caravan?
How can I steer clear of traffic jams?
Got a portable
Need a little help this Christmas?
What's a suitable microsystem for my son?
Come to Tandy. We've got helpful people who'll give you sensible advice.
Got a battery for my car?
Tandy, you've got questions, we've got answers.
Hello, here are the 6 winning numbers from this week's lottery draw. They are 16, 23, 28, 30, 42, 46. 16, 23, 28, 30, 42, 46. And the bonus number, 45. The jackpot, an estimated £9.3 million. We'll be back with our main bulletin at 18 minutes past 10.
Guest comes from Australia. I don't know about you, but I love Australia. I love the way they talk. Anybody here ever had their meals served by an Australian waiter? I think one just left. Anybody ever had their food served by the style, the savoir-faire? I said, you've got your thumb on my steak. He said, I don't want to drop it again, do I? They're weird, they're wonderful. Wonderful places to go, wonderful places to see. Up in northern Queensland, Crocodile Dundee country, there's a place called Yeppoon. Y-E-R-P-O-O-N, Yeppoon. I got lost, I didn't know where the heck we were. I said to the waitress, "Where's your spoon?" She said, "Next to your knife and your fork." They are weird. This next guest, I think, is weird as well. He's from Australia. He still lives, he says, in the 70s. He loves the style, he loves the music, and I think you'll love him too. Will you welcome Bob Downe?
Eyes this way. I'm here. Traveling. I've been alive forever. Me and Lionel Blair. And I wrote the very first song. You thought it was the Bee Gees, didn't you? I put the words and the melodies together. I am music and I write the songs. Everybody upstairs, you feeling good? Great. Pretend you're at a Bryan Adams concert. Go like this. All the people over here, you're at a Michael Bolton show. Wake up. All the people along the front here, you're at the Royal Variety Show. I just want you to go like this. That's very convincing. It's for me, it's for you, it's for you, it's for me. It's a worldwide symphony. Oh, you stopped. Oh. Hi, swingers! Oh, let me look at you. You are looking fantastic, and I'm looking even better. Oh, well, isn't that the way show business should be, don't you think? Never before on this stage has anybody managed to contrive to look so casual, yet elegant, yet such a twit. No, my name's Bob Downe, of course. I'm a regional Australian TV star. I sing, I dance, and I take very good care of my hair. I do. How's it looking? Soft and natural? It's all right. People think their hair is real and the teeth are fake. They don't. This is the bit here, swingers, that gives it away, isn't it? There. Just there. See that bit of the sign? You could get a cigarette paper in there, couldn't you? Get a whole box of Regals. With hairdos like this, it's always the back of the neck that gives it away, isn't it? Look at that. Look. I'm catching a fabulous breeze back there, I am. Ah, look at this too. Well, I wanted to look my best, didn't I? I wanted to look my best. Because they told me Joan Collins was here, and I was very excited. And then they told me, just before they do that to you, just to throw you off your game, they give you bad news just before you go on, they told me that she's not here tonight. She can't make it. Actually, she's at the hospital. She's awaiting the birth of her new boyfriend. Anyway, I don't care. I do look my best, and it's just like, I'm sorry, it's turned into a fashion parade at Brent Cross, hasn't it? Oh, don't you love them though? Don't you love those fashion catalogues, the Next catalogue, the Topshop catalogue? Those male models, they're always doing the same thing, aren't they? They're always clutching their cuffs. So it's when you turn the page and they're in their underwear pointing. But my whole look, of course, is looked after me by my very good friends at Toys R Us. And look at the box that came in. I have. But look at this. It's all mine. I can't quite believe it. This is all mine. Normally I don't do gigs like this. Normally I do college gigs, student gigs, because I want to. Not because I have to. Engineering, they're my favourites. But anyway, I'm sorry. There's just so much room here. I can't believe it. I'm just going to get the feel of the space. Right. Bit of a Mac and Mabel hairpin lying there. I feel like I'm in showbiz. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to do a spontaneous Pan's People jazz ballet run. I knew I wasn't the only one in the room old enough to remember Pan's People. In fact, I think there's quite a few here who remember when Come Dancing started. On the wireless. I do miss Pan's People, don't you, swingers? Don't you? Dee Dee. Flick. I miss that. I love that. My favourite Pan's People was that one where they used to run off past the camera. Do you remember that? There you go. You didn't see what used to happen afterward. They were all piled up in a big broken heap. They're an endangered species. They are. I miss the days of, as Des says, I'm stuck in the 70s. I miss the days of Pan's People. That was music, wasn't it? Not like now. I don't go to discos anymore. I don't, well, occasionally, every now and again, just to sell single red roses. But, but I hate it, because don't you hate that disco music now that they play? You know, the kids, all your kids probably listen to it. You know that stuff I'm talking about, that horrible new techno music? It's rubbish, isn't it? It all goes, doesn't it? And the drums go, In my day, we had songs, didn't we? Oh, I love the nightlife. I've got to work it on the disco right here. Did you see Lisa? Yes, I saw Lisa. Is that why you're angry? I wasn't angry. Maybe a little, not even maybe. Must be the weather. Don't be the I believe in miracles. At first I was afraid. I was petrified. Getting it, I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. But I was strong. I ought to be in the Gladiators, shouldn't I? What would I call myself? Stick. And I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look about your face. I should have changed that silver lock. I should have made you leave the key. If I don't know for just 1 second, you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, because you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with your bar? Did you think I'd crumble? And did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I will survive. I got all my life to live. I got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Think about the dance now. It's an early food talk. Did you think I'd crumble? Ha! Did you think I'd lay? Yeah, that's right. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, camera one. I got all my life to live. I got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. I know I've got a stitch. I will. Yes, sir.
Little thing, isn't he? You'd never think to look at him that he plays scrum half for Wigan, would you? Now, at this point, we were to have had an appearance, a surprise appearance by Eric Cantona. But word got out and we couldn't get anyone to sit in the front 3 rows. When I look back now, even when they play reruns and I see that incident where he launched himself into the crowd, I still can't believe it. I mean, he ran at the crowd because someone insulted him. You can't do that. If I did that, if I launched myself into space every time someone insulted me, I'd spend half my life in mid-air. I have had, believe it or not, the occasional insult. It started with Dear Eric and Ernie. Dear Eric used to say that dead's short for desperate. Deaf O'Connor, desecrated. Well, you know, I'd like to make this point here now that Eric and Ernie and I were friends. When I went to hospital, I had my cartilage removed, or as Eric said, my cartridge removed. He swears someone took a shot at me while I was singing. I was in the hospital, and who walked in? Morecambe and Wise, sitting at my bedside. Eric brought a beautiful bottle of champagne. Ernie took it home with him. Oh, he's a mean little thing, that Ernie. He only breathes in. Ernie Wise and Kent Dodd went to lunch the other week, and the waiter paid. It's my pleasure now, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce you to a lady who has just made the West End her very own. She's sensationally starring in Sunset Boulevard. She is without doubt the First Lady of the British Musical Theatre. Please welcome Elaine Paige.
I know my way around here. The cardboard trees, the painted seas, the sound here. Yes, a world to rediscover. But I'm not in any hurry. I need a moment. The whispered conversations in overcrowded hallways. The atmosphere is thrilling here as always. Feel the magic in the moment. Why, everything's as if we never said goodbye. I've spent so many mornings just trying to resist you. I'm trembling now, you can't know how I've missed you. Adventures in this ever-spinning playground. We were young together. I'm coming out of makeup. The light's already burning. Not long until the cameras will start turning. In the making, yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. I don't want to be alone, that's all in the past. in overcrowded hallways. So much to say, not just today, but always. With one look, you'll know all you need to know. With one smile, I'm the girl next door, or the love that you've hungered for. When I speak, it's with my soul. I can play any role. No words can tell the stories my eyes tell. Watch me when I frown. You can't write that down. You know I'm right. It's there in black and white. When I look your way, you'll hear what I say. Yes, with one look, I put words to shame. Just one look sets the screen aflame. Silent music starts to play. One
Still to come, the fabulous Cirque du Soleil, Hale and Pace, Joe Pasquale, Brian Conley as Al Jolson, and Cliff Richard on the Royal Variety Performance.
Unique, with an inner fire. There's something irresistible about natural beauty. And there's no mistaking a brilliance that lasts forever.
You look after your body. Lynx Skin System Sensitive Deodorant looks after your skin.
Tortilla chips are totally tastier when you spice them up with new Uncle Ben's salsa dips. The chunkiest tomatoes, crunchiest onions, tangiest peppers, and Uncle Ben's secret spices. There's hot, cool, and spicy cheese. Transform your tortilla chips. Spice them up with new Uncle Ben's salsa dips.
Someone has lots of surprises for Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Thank you. I wonder what it is.
It's aftershave. Merry Christmas, Auntie Susan.
Thank you.
It's perfume.
It's lovely.
Thank you for being my babysitter. It's for your bath.
It's not too late to change your mind, you know.
Hey, no, 6 years really isn't that long to get to know a lass.
It's traditional. The condemned man has a hearty breakfast.
Great.
Delicious flakes of corn drenched in ice-cold milk. Kellogg's cornflakes. How could you have forgotten how good they taste?
Hello? Steve, it's that lass from last night. Only joking, it's your mum.
Has he eaten his breakfast yet?
Kellogg's cornflakes. Too good to be forgotten.
On Cellnet and Vodafone's business tariffs, Saturday is charged at peak rate. On Orange, Saturday and Sunday are off-peak. Another reason why, on average, Orange users pay £20 less every month. The future's bright. The future's Orange.
Welcome to Cunningham's, your one-stop family superstore for Christmas. There's over 5,000 different items on sale at great prices, like this Gold Star TV for only $124.99, and this TV and video cabinet for just $99.99. Or get this Cindy doll and horse for $14.99, and this Mattel car wash at $7.99. All from Cunningham's, Cheetham Hill Road, Manchester.
I love the blue fabric softener freshness my Bold gives me.
I love the yellow fabric softener freshness my Bold gives me.
But if after a time I get used to it and fancy a change,
Bold gives me a choice of softeners, so I can enjoy
a new kind of freshness all over again.
Bold. The choice is refreshing.
18th century teapot, featuring Chinaman with parasol.
If you want to know more about antiques,
Very rare.
and what they're worth,
Value? £10,000.
get the collector's issue free with the Mail on Sunday.
Welcome back to the Royal Variety Performance with the internationally renowned Cirque du Soleil.
Krilang om en face out to please. Riaud som te for matrus. One up and tau for run Cullens so. New tar comes. Chow malam pro. 14 razar for Cumberland Hills. Trivican Lisa Burran Magusi. Satolan fo. Come. Truth. Apple and juice. Megaura and Lees and Akabata Carmelo Wak Bindle Bar.
company of Cirque du Soleil, and you can see the entire... Weather fans. Cirque du Soleil. You can see the entire spectacle at the Albert Hall in January. And they're nice people too, multilingual, though I had a bit of problem with some of the languages. It's always nice trying to communicate with other languages. I remember the first time, Julio Iglesias. I know you guys don't like me talking about Julio, but you have to face it, fellas, he's got something, hasn't he? If you believe everything you read, according to the newspapers, he's been involved with 3,000 women. And I said, is that right? Can that mean, how can you, he said, I've cracked it. I said, I'm not surprised, but how? When he first came on the show, about 6 years ago, he could hardly say hello in English. And we were discussing, I'll talk about football. Because he played a little football, you may know, for Real Madrid. He was a goalie in the 5th team or something. And I had played a bit of semi-professional football for Northampton Town. It's a fact. The Cobblers. That's their nickname. Everybody has a nickname. Arsenal, the Gunners, Northampton Town, Cobblers. And he said, what is this Cobblers? In a strange Spanish-French accent. What is this Cobblers? So I had the devil in me that night, and I said, well, Cobblers is what you say to an English crowd if you want to ingratiate yourself, if you want to tell them how much you love them. So we did the joke, we did the show, we went home, I forgot about it. 2 nights later, this is a fact, he opened at the Albert Hall to 12,000 people. He went on and said, good evening, Cobblers to you all. It was bonkers. Here are 2 young men who know how to use the language, sometimes colourfully. Tonight, they're not going to be so outrageous, they say. Will you please welcome, they're known sometimes as the Rudes at 10, Hale and Pace.
We give you a proclamation from Hale and Pace with sign language for the hard of hearing. Are you ready, Master of Mime? Fantastic. Hear ye! Hear ye! Hear ye! Gareth Hale and I are delighted to be here tonight. We are beside ourselves. We are, in fact, over the moon. Backstage, the turns are very nervous. I personally am absolutely terrified. Oh, I'm much, much more terrified than that. Blow me. Blow me, am I terrified? All right. Thank you. To be here upon this stage, where before have stood so many legends of music. Pop music, get it? Yes, right over his head. No, he's wearing a toupee. Oh, I see, right, yeah, okay. Such pop legends as Bobby V, Lulu, Buddy Rich. I know they are, this front row, I tell you. Not forgetting, oh, take that. And of course, Queen. Her Majesty has been our ruler since her coronation. That's all we could think of. We love our monarchy. Our monarchy. This lady just said mouth organ. I am not miming that. Oh, good, good. We love our monarchy, so finally, let us lend Her Majesty our very warm support. Yes. The end. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, celebrating her 25 years in show business.
She is beautiful, she's gorgeous, she's talented, she is Donna.
So many nights I'd sit by my window waiting for someone to sing me his song. So many dreams I'd kept deep inside me, alone in the dark. But hello? But then you came along and you light up my heart. You give me
Hold this. Hold it. Get her off. Get her off.
Light up
Okay, get her over here. Okay, shove her off. Go on. Get off. By the light.
By the light, by the light
Of the silver ring.
of the moon,
I long to spoon.
with a knife and a fork,
To my honey I'll croon.
love,
June. Honeymoon.
honeymoon, honeymoon.
Keep her shining in June.
shining into you.
You've had your 25 years, now get off.
Your silvery beams will bring love streams. We'll be cuddling soon. By the light of the moon. Second verse, same as the first. By the light, by the light, by the light of the silvery moon. Of the moon, of the moon. I long to spoon. So do I, so do I. You what? To my honey I'll I thought he was dead.
He's definitely looking better.
Honeymoon,
honeymoon, honeymoon.
keep her shining in June. Shining. Your silvery beams will bring love streams. We'll be cuddling soon. We'll be cuddling soon. By the light of the moon.
After the break, the fabulous trading taps from Riverdance, Joe Pasquale, and the Jolson Company with Brian Conley on the Royal Variety Performance.
Check out tomorrow's Sunday Express. And you could win free food from Marks & Spencer for 10 whole years. Collect the special tokens, and you could pick up the food prize of the decade. Get it straight. Get the Express.
At Halfords this Christmas, buy now, pay mail, top brand car audio. Buy Canon profile velour mats and get the rear ones worth $17.99 free. Car care gift packs start from just $2.99. Cycle helmets start from only $12.99 and kids bikes start at $34.99. For a great deal this Christmas, get down to Halfords.